Well, I want to open with congratulating Coach Dooley and such a great honor on getting his name placed on the field. He'll be there forever, and he's been such a special man in my life, in my career, and his family's been so good to me and mine. So, big honor to have him here and to name the field after him. And then also our fan base. The turnout for Coach Dooley in such tough heat conditions. It was hot out there, and I thought the fans were awesome to come out early in Austin. I also want to thank Matt Holland and his staff, the turf staff. You know, our field is, we got to by far be one of the best in the country, and I just thought it was awesome today. And their coach even made a comment about it before the game. What a wonderful job Matt and his staff do to keep our grass the best in the country. But with that, I'll open it up.
Had a little slow start, Kirby. They made some plays early, but we're like second quarter on. You really everything seemed to fall into place and cooked in high gear.
Yeah, we had busted coverage on defense. They made a really good throw and catch. Got a heck of a catch, good throw. We were in man coverage, and we didn't have a middle field safety. So when you don't have a middle field safety and they catch it, they're going to run for the distance. And then we had a couple slow series there on offense. Got beat on a twist, ended up giving up a sack. The guys persevered, kept playing hard, and you go into these games knowing that you want to score every play, and you think you should score every drive, and that you should hold them to 0 yards, and they got good players too. So got to give them some credit. And, our kids kept playing, and that's kind of what our mantra is. We'll keep playing and try to break the other team's will.
Coach, how important was it for Stetson to get an opportunity today, and just your early assessment of how he did?
Well, it's hard to assess it. I want to watch it and see some things in a little slower motion. But I was happy he got to play. Certainly wanted him to play against Vanderbilt. He needs all the playing experience he can. You can take every rep in practice you want. You can do every scrimmage you want. But getting an opportunity to go out in games and play is really important for his confidence, for him to grow, and for him to understand that your reps in practice are valuable. You've got to take those and process information and make decisions and do that and grow as a quarterback because he's one play away at all times.
Speaking of opportunities to play, who were some of those guys who saw their first action that stood out to you?
You know, I don't really know. A lot of guys. I think we played every guy that we had. I don't know that we didn't have a freshman that didn't play. I think all of them played. None really stood out per se. George made some big plays, but we've seen him do that. He's a talented kid, and some of those other guys got to play a lot too. But until I watch the film and see what they did on when the play was away from them and some of those other things, I don't want to jump out and just say he might blew me away. I'm more concerned with guys that are playing every down early in the game as much as saying the guys that got it late.
Two of those young guys I know, Trayvon and Nolan, were on a sack, and the pass rush in general today was fairly good. What were your thoughts on that?
It's hard to judge. I don't know how many sacks statistically we ended up with. I'm not sure where it ended up, but I mean, obviously those guys were outmanned up front. They don't have the same caliber of guys to protect that other teams will play. But the game plan was to come in and play these guys a little different than some of the teams we've played like them in the past. To try to be aggressive and try to cover them and get up on them. They did a good job throwing and catching the ball. That's what they do for a living. They throw and catch the ball really well. Our front was disruptive and controlled the run game. Tried to make them one-dimensional.
Kate Mason, he played right guard, right tackle, left tackle. Just does he have a best position, and just how valuable is it that he can do all that?
He's very valuable. His strength is his diversity. He can play a lot of positions. He's very smart. He practices all those positions. And what I love about Cade is regardless of what position he's at, he has fire in his belly. Cade is a competitor. Cade loves to win. When we score a touchdown, Cade's the first guy to celebrate with a back, and he blocks downfield, and he practices that way. So I love the way he plays the game because he plays the game of football the right way.
Looked like you had a really good view of George Pickens' diving catch there on the sideline, wasn't too far from you. He made several good plays. Can you talk about his play, and is that what you guys have been seeing in practice all along?
Yeah, George has stepped up and starting to become an overall player, meaning probably the most impressive thing he did today was a block on DeAndre Swift's long run. He did a great job going down and digging the safety out and sprung Swift. And when you can do that as a freshman, that's more impressive to me than diving and catching the ball. He's grown as a player. He's got to learn to control his emotions a little bit. He's very emotional. He's a passionate player. I don't ever want to take that away from him because I think that is what makes him who he is. But he's got to be smart, play within our system, and understand that just because you make a play, you can't talk to the opponent.
Kirby, what's your impressions of Zamir 9 yards of carry, the rusher, just in his second game.
Did a good job. Got a good old line in front of him, playing against an inferior opponent. Our guys all ran pretty good today.
With Nolan Smith, there's been a lot of talk about his motor and his energy. How much has that sort of helped him and allowed him to make an early impression for this defense?
He's got a tremendous motor. He plays really hard. He's another one that plays with passion and energy. It's important to him. Love the way Noah plays. If he continue to grow and play with physicality and match up against bigger people, he's going to be able to help us. He's got a lot of speed.
You talk about going back to Wolf after the fumble, just the confidence that he's already earned on this football team.
Yeah, he's a bright kid. He took a pretty good shot. I mean, he caught the ball and was trying to get extra yards. He took a tough shot, and you know what's going to happen. You don't accept it. We cannot have it. We've got to do a better job of protecting the ball. His fumble along with Stetson's interception, you can't have those. You can't have those in big games and big moments, but that doesn't, if the coverage dictates Wolf's going to get the ball, we're not going to not throw it to him because of a fumble. He caught the ball, he had an opportunity, he made some plays, had some good run after catch, and I think he's a talented player. He's a weapon for us, especially in the passing game.
Kirby, just now when I spoke to Fromm and Swift, their reactions were the same. I told Fromm that you guys had more passing yards than rushing yards, and vice versa to both of them. They both just had huge smiles on their faces. Nice balanced attack, though. I'm sure you're happy with that.
Yeah, I love the balance part. I love the fact that we were able to throw and catch the ball well today. And, you know, we got to do it against a bigger and better opponent, but you can't do it. You can only do it against who you're scheduled to do it against. And our kids went out and competed today and did a nice job of it.
With Blaylock, I know he was a guy you wanted to play up in Nashville. Just what you saw to him, and is there kind of like a yard line where you're comfortable with him compared to Simmons on those punts, or how does that kind of work without revealing too much?
No, there's no yard line. Tyler had an injury, so he came out for a little bit. Went inside, got some x-rays, but he came out, he was okay, he went back in, so there's no set yard line for either one of them. We're trying to give both of them some experience, because with Kier's out, there are two primary returners.
Kirby, going back to Samir for a second, when you have a guy like him who's been through everything he has, what was it like to see him get a milestone like his first touchdown today?
It was great. Samir's a competitor. He works his tail off. You know, I was most proud of Samir today that all you guys talking about his carries and his 9 yards. He picked up a blitzing backer in the A-gap and he smacked him around the jaw. So go back and watch that one. And that's what being a running back's about. And he played with great physicality. He protected the quarterback, which is the thing that he hasn't had an opportunity to do. He doesn't get to do that often. In high school, kids aren't asked to do that. And that's where he's going to earn more playing time, is being able to protect the passer.
Coach, I asked you about Jermaine Johnson. I mean, before, but going into today's game, what led you guys to give him the first couple of snaps, and also what have you seen in his development from when he first got here to where he is now?
He continues to grow and get better. I think he's realized that he's got to play with some physicality to play. And the reason he started today is just what personnel they were in. We had a package that we were going to play against certain teams. And I know that y'all don't understand that. Y'all think that he started because, I mean, just they were in 4 wides, so we want more speed on the field. We had 2 outside backers on the field instead of big D ends. So we were just trying to go a little more athletic and more light. So he fit the mold for that. And we knew we were going to roll a lot of guys. So that's just a small package we had.
Talking about coming back to redeem yourself, Mark Webb, you got onto him pretty good after that touchdown they gave up, and in the next series, I think it was, he knocked the ball loose on that. Can you just talk about, I guess that's part of growth as well?
Yeah, he's got to do a better job in some coverage situations. I think he had poor eyes. I got to watch that play and see exactly what happened for him to get beat on the play. But he's physical. Mark practices really physical. You love the way he hits people and strikes blockers, and that's what dislodges the ball to cause the fumbles, his physicality. He likes that part.
Hot as it was, Kirby, most of the guys said they handled it pretty well. Just what they practice that every day. You've talked about that a lot. How do you feel?
Yeah, it was money in the bank for us. We put a lot of sweat in the off season, but also in the preseason in that kind of heat. So our guys, they were used to it. It probably would have been a lot tougher had it been a 4-quarter game, but none of them had to play 4 quarters.
In general terms, did you get out of this game what you wanted? Are you pleased exiting this game right now? I know you got fun more.
Oh, we got a lot of things we can improve on. We got to tackle better, organizationally, substitutions. We got to do a better job. We got to manage things a little bit better as coaches. But I was pleased with the progress the team made. You know, big thing was going to be able to throw the ball better, and we were able to have timing in the passing game, throw the ball better. protected the quarterback better for most of the game, once the sack there on Jake. But defensively, I don't know that we got to improve a lot, because I don't know, the caliber of team we went against. It was just another opportunity to force turnovers, try to create havoc, and they completed a lot of passes, but that's who that team is. That team is a yards after catch kind of team. We didn't want to give them yards after catch. The one big touchdown they got.
I'm not sure when the last time you guys scored on defense was, but that play just in general, one guy gets there and disrupts the play, next guy forces a fumble, another guy picks it up. Is that, I mean, as a coach, seeing kind of multiple guys and doing it as a team, you're big on the team concept, is that something that kind of, you can build on and kind of please you as a coach?
Yeah, we always show every defensive score in the SEC on the team score on defense. We show it every day, every Tuesday or Wednesday. I forget what day it is in our defensive meeting. So players love it because they want to be on that reel. Every defensive player dreams to score. So when 6 SEC teams score on defense, we get to watch them, and they're always trying to be on that reel. So they'll be fired up because they get to be on that reel this week. And we preach it all the time that when you get an interception or fumble recovery, we want to score. We want to score on defense. It's like 60 or 70% of the games you win when you score on defense. So if you can do that, you'll be successful.
What are your thoughts on where Jamari is right now, kind of having to replace Isaiah on that O-line?
Yeah, I would reserve judgment until I get to watch it. I thought his stamina was good. Thought he played really hard. No plays that stuck out was really bad. So I want to go to watch the tape, see how he played.
Hey Kirby, how do you go about instilling into these guys that playing special teams is important? You got a lot of big role players like James Cook, and even Trayvon Walker is covering kicks at 6'5", 290 pounds. How do you go about instilling that into these guys?
It's our standard, man. It's what we do. We don't fake it. We live it. And we open our season with meetings about special teams, and I don't ever miss a special teams meeting. I may miss something, but I'm not missing a special teams meeting because it's too important for our players to see me in there and know that they're going to be held accountable before they ever play on offense or defense to play special teams. And when you do that, then I trust you're going to do your job on offense and defense.
Last question?